The biggest wealth transfer in American history is already underway. It's the baby boomers, and some people call it the silver tsunami. I like that. And they're sitting on $17 trillion in home equity. I think it's about to change the real estate market forever, because for decades, these baby boomers, they've been the bedrock of the housing market, right? They bought homes when prices were affordable, like $5,000. They paid off mortgages with long-term careers, and they built staggering amounts of wealth in their properties. And now, as they age into retirement and beyond, this equity is poised to transfer to their children. And many of them are millennials and they're Gen Zs, right? And these people, these poor kids, they're struggling with high rents and low homeownership rates. So you have to be paying attention, because this tidal wave, I call it, of opportunity could become a missed potential. And I believe this shift could redefine the future of real estate. No fluff here. Let's ride this wave, and you can say you heard it here. Let's get to it. So, what is this silver tsunami? It's a huge demographic shift driven by baby boomers. So they're born between 1946, 1964. And they've really been the backbone of homeownership in the United States for decades. And now they're hitting retirement in waves. So to put it in perspective, about 10,000 boomers turn 65 every day. Think about it, every day, a small city's worth of people transitions into retirement. Yes, every day. So over the next 20 years, what are we going to see? We're going to see homes changing hands, or maybe not. Maybe they're going to be left with their kids. Who knows? But this could happen because boomers decide either to downsize, they're going to maybe go into assisted living, all right? Or, like I said, pass their homes to the next generation. These things are all the options, right? And this is not just a spreadsheet we're looking at, it's a massive transfer of wealth, real estate, and also opportunity. So how are we going to deal with this? And because boomers now own about 40% of all the homes in the United States, it's a huge slice of the housing market. So that's nearly half of the housing inventory we could see today that could go up for grabs in the next couple of decades. So it could reshape the market. So if you're buying, selling, or inheriting, there's going to be ripple effects from everything, from everyone that touches real estate. And I believe we're at the start of it. So if you have this $17 trillion of home equity, what happens with that? Well, this total home equity baby boomers have built up over the decades of paying their mortgages down, and then they're just riding the wave of like appreciation, especially the last 4 years. I mean, equity in some areas, around here, 25, 40% or more for these boomers in their homes. And this equity, it's just locked up in millions of homes across the country, leaving our inventory levels so low right now. So 17 trillion, is that a lot of money? Well, it's the combined GDP of China and India. Yeah, pretty big. So for the next generation, I think this could be a golden ticket, but it really depends on how it's handled, and that will make, I believe, the difference between growing wealth or watching it just go away. So what are boomers going to be doing with all this money? Well, if they plan on passing it on to their children, some of the kids might cash out. Some may sell the family home for a nice piece of change. Others may decide to move in, and that kind of creates that multi-generational living situation. And some people might just hold on to it, right? To, more for sentimental reasons. And then there's those who will rent it out and turn the home into like a long-term income stream. So there's lots of options here. But if you inherit a home, there are many expenses to deal with, such as taxes, maintenance, and repairs, and it could quickly pile up, especially with these older homes that need a lot of TLC. Like all the boomer homes that I sell who never leave until they pass away all need extensive updating. So without the right strategy, this big financial win you think you have, it could turn into a money pit. So the $17 trillion is an opportunity, but you have to make smart decisions, right? And that's what we do. We help our clients make these decisions every day. So like and subscribe to this channel. Keep in touch with my Real Deal Facts, because there's more coming up. So what's going to happen with the real estate market now? And for real estate agents, these agents are hoping or dying for more homes to come on the market for their clients. I am as well. Like, they need homes. So what does this really mean? Well, we're going to have an increase of inventory as boomers sell or pass down their homes. We're going to see a flood of properties hitting the market. They cool down today's overheated prices. and create more opportunities for buyers who have been struggling with affordability right now. It's so difficult. And you can think of it like opening the floodgates. There'll be more options for buyers and there'll be more competition for sellers. Then there's also the location factor. A lot of these homes are in suburban or rural areas, right? The boomers planted their roots there decades ago, and the millennial and Gen Zs, these rural areas aren't their first pick, right? They're not initially drawn to these type of places. But with rising affordability and you can work from home and the flexibility there, it could make these areas more attractive to them. But, that said, they might not want to move into these houses because many of them need so much updating and they don't really appeal to the younger buyers. But then you have the updates, definitely don't have to get ready for renovation boom, right? If we're going to have all these people buying homes or inheriting homes that need work, like these homes with floral wallpaper and shag carpets and avocado green appliances. I'm seeing it every day. I go out and I see this a lot. That's really, really great for contractors and investors. Some people might say, well, I'll just flip the home and I'll modernize it for rentals. And that could be a major trend, right? Or we could have a supply and demand imbalances in certain areas where there are more homes than buyers. This could drive prices in smaller towns or less desirable locations down. And on top of that, you have got tax implications. It could catch a lot of people off guard. Selling an inherited home comes with its own set of rules. It's like understanding the stepped up basis and avoiding unnecessary capital gains taxes. So we do a lot of that. So we do a lot of this type of thing. So you just want to check out our Real Deal probate channel where you can understand more about this type of thing, because inheriting a home, there's inheritance taxes. So you want to find out what that is in your state. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But there's going to bring some opportunities and challenges. So the difference is how you pay attention. So you got to pay attention to this. This is going to be a real big trend. So how do you prepare? What should you do? Oh, well, do your homework. All right. That's why I make these videos, and my team and I are available for a consultation anytime if you want to talk about what am I going to do. So you boomers, just plan early. If you want to downsize or you want to sell, don't wait until the market cools off or life forces your hand. The market's strong now. That can mean top dollar for your home. And waiting too long for some of you can mean settling for less later. And some people might think, well, I'll just get a reverse mortgage. Well, that is terrible. And it does unlock some of your equity without selling, let you stay in your home, but I wouldn't suggest this. I've never had a great experience with my clients that have done a reverse mortgage. And boomers, also get your estate in order. Just have a clear plan, because you don't want to have your legacy be a family drama, okay? Making sure home equity is protected and put to good use for you. Okay, now, if you're inheriting a home, what should you do? Well, you have to educate yourself now. This is a big one. It isn't as simple as getting a check in the mail. Like I said, there's costs, maintenance, repairs, eat into the value if you're not prepared. And you want to build your team. Call me or a real estate agent in your area. I can help you find someone if you need one. Before you inherit the home, understand the value, consult with a tax advisor, make sure Uncle Sam doesn't take too much. Find out what the inheritance tax, like I said earlier, is in your state. Maybe better to buy this home from your parent or sell before they pass. Also, there's estate planners can guide you and your parents along the way. So get your team together, okay? And it'll save you a lot of time and money when it comes to when the right time comes. And make a plan now. Markets don't wait for you, Know in advance whether you sell, rent, or move into the house if you inherit it. Just have a clear plan, especially in this shifting market. So if you're a boomer thinking about how to transition your home, or an heir preparing for the future, it will be a massive opportunity, but only if you approach it in the right way, okay? Just do that little planning to make a big difference, all right, guys? So what's the broader economic impact on this $17 trillion wave of wealth, okay? When you have that much money, like moving around, things change really fast. First, you're going to have consumer spending. People sell inherited homes and make cash out the equity. They're not just going to stuff this money under the mattress. Well, some might. They're going to spend it. Renovations or big ticket purchases like cars, or even investments in new businesses. It's going to inject the economy. It's going to fuel the economy. And then there's housing development. These boomers are exiting homes that might not fit modern needs. And these young buyers, they want new builds. They want to be in homes that are energy efficient and open floor plans. So maybe we'll have more jobs in construction if that new builds are coming on, and other related industries to that. You've got banks and lenders will have to adjust as well. So with all the homes on the market and potentially cooler real estate climate, lending practices could shift. You can see new types of loans tailored to buyers or even programs aimed at helping millennials break into homeownership. I have a great lender, Krista Larry. She's got great programs for millennials right now. Just give me a holler and I'll get you in touch with her. But if too many homes hit the market at the same time, there could be a little price instability. Okay, it could be a concern. So it's really a balance between, it's kind of a balancing act between, say, an opportunity versus market saturation. So the silver tsunami, it's going to shake up far more than just the real estate world. It'll influence jobs, lending, consumer behavior, and overall economy. So let's see where it all goes. I'm really excited about it. Stay ahead of the curve, all right? Whether you're buying, selling, or just trying to understand this whole big picture. So I believe it's here. We don't see it in inventory yet, but it's coming. I think it's really coming. And we've got to keep an eye on this over the next few years. So what are you going to be? Are you going to be ready? Give me a call. Find out what you need to do. So just prepare yourself. Protect your family's wealth. It's very important. And reach out to us, because we specialize in helping families make smart, no-nonsense real estate decisions. So give us a call and we'll be there for you. And also hit that subscribe button for more real deal, no fluff insights into the market. See you on the next one.